We are sorry for interrupting your program. We have breaking news from Trenton, New Jersey. The Continental Army, led by Generals George Washington, Nathaniel Greene, and John Sullivan, have led an attack against the Hessian troops and their leader, General Rahl. This attack occurred the night of December 25th, 1776, and continued into the next morning. After suffering defeat at the Battle of Long Island, Washington was determined to gain a victory over the British. Generals Sullivan and Greene surrounded the Hessians and blocked off all escape routes. Some patriots hid in buildings in hopes of capturing any fleeing Hessians. Sullivan and Greene kept the Hessians isolated, while Washington and others moved in on Rahl. Rahl, outnumbered and outgunned, was forced to surrender. This victory for the Patriots boosted their spirits and gave them hopes of winning the war. Live at the scene is Carl Mercado with General George Washington.
Thank you, Tom. I'm here at the site of the Battle of Trenton. With me now is General George Washington. What was your plan to cross the Delaware River?
I planned to cross the river at 3 points, with a force commanded by Lieutenant Cadwalder, with a Rhode Island regiment, some Pennsylvanians, and Delaware militia, with a second force under Brigadier Ewing of militia, and a third commanded by myself, which would cross the river above Trenton and attack the Hessian troops.
What difficulties were pressing due to the climate and weather while you were marching to Trenton and crossing the Delaware River?
It was a very cold and dark night. It began snowing and sleeting just before midnight. My men and I were badly clothed, and some of them didn't even wear shoes. The river was filled with flowing ice, and we had to move very diligently.
What advantage did your army have over the Hessians?
Our army consisted of about 1,000 more men than the Hessians. Also, we had more heavy artillery compared to their light firearms. The fact that they were unprepared for our attack was also a huge advantage we had over them.
Are the accusations that the Hessians were heavily intoxicated upon your arrival accurate?
It is not clear whether or not they were intoxicated, but it was clear that they were heavily exhausted.
How did your troops manage to suffer very little wounds or casualties?
Well, my troops were better equipped and better prepared. Therefore, we did not suffer as many wounds or casualties.
This has been your special report coming live from the Battle of Trenton. We now return you to your daily programs.